Welcome to Miss B. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning from. I am Bernadette, originally from Baguio City, Philippines, and now living here in Canada as an early childhood educator, a proud digital business owner, and a child of God. So, I came in early to my live today, and we are now in episode 90. So, breaking the cycle and creating better opportunities. Excuse me. This is a nice topic um, again, to discuss. There you go. I need to just check this out. There you go. There you go. Breaking the cycle and creating better opportunities. So, not everyone is born into opportunity, but we all have the power to create one. For so long, many of us were taught to follow a path, a study, to work hard, to survive. But what if we could change that story, not just for ourselves, but for the people we love? That's where my journey into digital business began. So that is my story, that you can change, you can break the cycle, and you can create an opportunity online. So, did you know that you can learn and earn in this digital space? So, that's why I have this digital business with me. So, I'll give you three tips on this topic tonight. So, number one, recognizing the cycle. So, many of us grow up seeing the same pattern, the long hours, the limited time, and just getting by. I realized that if I didn't make a change, I might stay in that same cycle for years. So, that is an idea that we really need to recognize to be able to break that cycle. We have to recognize that there is more to life, that there are more opportunities out there than being stuck where you are right now or even after 5 years. So number one is you have to recognize the cycle. Number two would be choosing growth over comfort. Starting something new was not really easy. I had doubts, that's for sure. There were fears and questions, but I choose to learn new skills, step out of my comfort zone, and believe that something better was possible. So, like I said, being in your comfort zone is so easy. You don't need to. You don't even need to break your leg. You can do everything because it's easy. It's there. You're just in your comfort zone. But then choosing growth is totally different. Choosing an opportunity to be changed is totally different. Different, I mean, excuse me, totally different. So, conquering your fear, your self doubt, those judgment of other people, your relatives, your friends would always be there. But I chose to um, learn new things for my bigger dreams. So, choosing growth despite those uneasiness, it's so hard to come out of your comfort zone. But then, when you come out of your comfort zone, you will realize that there's so many talents that you have that needs to unleash. Uh, so, number three would be creating opportunities, not waiting for them. So, instead of waiting for the right time or the perfect time or, um, you know, the time is right or something to that, I decided to build something on the side. So this digital business became a way to create an extra income, that flexibility, and a future I can design. So, breaking the cycle starts with one decision: to try, to learn, and to believe in different paths. You don't have to stay where you are if you're willing to take that first step. Your future can be different, and it can start today. So today is Wednesday. We just have this um, millionaire mastermind, and it cut me into tears. Like, really, there's so many out there who was in the business, and whether it's traditional business, digital business, or whatever you have, or whatever project that you are in, at some point you are to excuse me, thanks for the heart, thank you. So I was so inspired with the sharing of one of the business partners in our millionaire mastermind, that it took her years before um, she reached that goal. But then it is also a great story because she started, and quitting is not the answer of getting your goals. Sometimes it is really too hard. You really need to break a lot of things, a lot of those fears. I'm not as confident as I am now here talking to you online, because before, my social media platform were all just uh, for personal use, for my close friends, for my families. But then when I joined this digital business, now it's all public. It's You can see me everywhere, and you could really see me in all my social media platform. So right now I'm doing this simultaneously. My go live, that means to show that I am a real person, and I'm just sharing and educating you guys about this digital business that I do have. um, it's amazing and grateful that I do find an opportunity way back, because I don't want to be stuck where I was before. So I really searched harder, and I prayed so hard to have a business of my own, a community that helps. Proven system is there. All I need to do is plug in and play. So when I said yes to this digital business that I do have right now, it is an answered prayer for me. And that alone is breaking the cycle. And I did create a better opportunity, not just for me, but, s- excuse me, especially to my family. Excuse me. It's great to be with, they always say, like, you need to be with like-minded people, with those result oriented people, because you will act like them. You will do the things that they do. You will duplicate them, you will triplicate, and you will do the same. So I'm grateful to be surrounded by this generous people in our business community. Not to mention that we do have 279,000 global business partners and counting. And hearing that inspirational story of one of our business partners, where they started when the community is just 30,000 business partners. But look at us now. Excuse me. We do have 279,000 global business partners and counting. That's a lot. So if you are to take a look on that, a lot of people transform their lives by just watching a complimentary webinar, and that is the first step. They wanted to break the cycle, and all of these amazing business partners created an opportunity, not just for them, but especially to their loved ones. I'm talking to those immigrants, those who are working abroad, overseas Filipino workers. There's more to life. And if you will just bet on yourself and you give yourself a chance to really check on this, like what you're seeing right now is an opportunity, a life changing opportunity for everyone. This business is destined only for those people who are interested to have a change. But if you are just like, well, you're okay by being okay, but with all the life that you have, then just move on, skip this video or a replay of this video. But if you are that person that is interested, and they are so curious about what is this business I'm talking about, so you are all welcome to check this out. you know you can direct message me or comment down in the comment section how, then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or you can go to my business website at www.bernadettjourney.com, register your name in your valid email address, and that would be the start of everything. So that's the first step and the first um in this digital business. So that is the first step. What is what I'm trying to say? So every one of us who started in this business watched that complimentary webinar that will show you the glimpse of the business, and it's up to you if you are to go ahead or just like, no, it's not for me. That's your choice. But I'm saying to you guys that there is a solution for you not to be stuck where you are right now. You can create that opportunity for you to grow and for that abundance in life. It's a matter of being wiser this time. And talking about that, guys, there's so much in store for you when you check this out, because it's um, an amazing digital business that I always wanted to share to everyone and to educate you on how, and a lot more in store. So, like, it's a business in one box. Everything is already there. All you need to do is just say yes and take that leap of faith, and of course, trust the process. So, in 5 years in the business or 7 years in the business, now look at them. Having that said, 5 to 6 figures um, in a month. Not an overnight success, of course, but you have to really build your brand, and you have to build and to make sacrifices for your family. So, once again, guys, I'm just here to spread positivity, being grateful and thankful to the Lord as always, because God is so good all the time, and all the time, God is so, so good. So, what are you waiting for? Check this out. Register your name and your valid email address on my business website at www.bernadettejourney.com, and I will be your mentor and I will be your guide into this digital journey. So come check this out, and a lot of things that you never discovered yet. So, once again, guys, let's all just go, go, go. God bless everyone. And of course, I'll say bye for now.